The tragic tale of Jackie Chan's son. I don't know what makes the story tragic. SunnyV2 is here to tell us about it. I hope he's still alive. Like, I hope it ain't nothing about him like dying or anything. That'll suck. So all my gamers out there, make sure y'all stay tuned. I'm probably gonna be streaming Resident Evil 4 again real soon. Hey, that was bars, by the way. Hey, but enough of that. Let's go ahead and get to this reaction, baby. I wanna find out what's going on with his son. Without further ado, let's get it.
Jackie Chan's only son hasn't had the easiest life. Between an unsuccessful film career and the time he spent in prison, jaycee has been unable to live up to the high standard set by his father. And it all began with jaycee's luxury upbringing after his birth in 1982. At the time, Jackie Chan was permanently busy with acting and would therefore spend only 2 weeks per year with his son, quote, contained in the household as they were too famous to go outside.
Goodness, bro. Not only did Jackie Chan not get to see his son, but 14 days out the year, but the son never got to go outside. Dang. That's crazy.
His father's busy schedule meant that jaycee was raised almost entirely by his mother, and to spoil him with luxuries afforded by Jackie Chan's fame and fortune. He wrote in his memoir, when he was little, jaycee never had to worry about having enough food, how to pay his school fees, if he needed to be driven anywhere.
That's how it should be.
I regretted that later. No one should have such a good life from their birth.
Okay. Understand what he means when he says that. Of course, you want your kid to have the best life possible. But at the same time, a person, this is just a fact, bro. A person needs to go through some sort of, I wouldn't say turmoil, but they need to go through some sort of struggle so they can appreciate the good. When you spoil somebody their entire life and they never have to worry about anything, they grow up spoiled. And then when they get into a situation, if they get into a situation where they might have to worry about stuff like that, they don't know how to handle it. They break down. They don't know what to do. They're like stuck. They can't move. They don't know which direction to go in. Yeah, you can't do that, bro. As much as people want to, like, coddle your kids and you want to just do everything for them, make them so they don't have to go through any kind of struggles, you kind of have to let them learn life lessons, bro. And I'm talking about the kind of life lessons that you can't really control. You kind of got to let them go out there and get into some stuff, man. It's unfortunate because some of that stuff could end up being dangerous, but they could be worse off in the end if you shelter them their whole life. So it looks like that's what he did to his son.
Jackie Chan clearly believed this, as his upbringing was almost the opposite.
Yep, I heard about that. Heard he was broke. Yep.
Refugee parents who couldn't even afford to pay for his birth. Jackie Chan was forced to develop discipline as well as an appreciation for scarcity. In addition to this, Jackie Chan's youth consisted of drama training all day long, from 5 AM to 11 PM. For lunch and dinner. When he misbehaved, he was beaten with canes. When he fell ill, he was told to suck it up, which Jackie Chan has since highlighted as beneficial in comparison to his son's upbringing.
I really thank you, my teacher.
You torture me.
No. Really, we never drop one rice on the table. Whenever I go to my home, I see my son's shoes, one like this, one like this. One socks, not the socks. No discipline.
jaycee's childhood led Jackie Chan to write in his book, when he was a teenager, I definitely didn't think jaycee was pushing himself hard enough. Work all day, go jogging at night, then get back and say that he'd gone to bed, even though it was only 9-something.
Going to bed early.
He's asleep already. I'd storm out in a bad mood and go jogging again, thinking when I was his age, I wished he could follow me around all day to see how much I did. Sometimes I'll have 8 meetings in a row, right up until midnight, then I'll go home, do some exercise and read scripts.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Jackie Chan, he stayed active. He stayed busy. That's why he's still in good shape to this day. Jackie Chan is like, what, 60? Jackie Chan is old, bruh. But he's still in good shape. He can still do okay, maybe he can't do it to the level he used to do, obviously, but he can still do the movies that he do and all that. Because this man is still in good shape. He be active, man. He's saying his son just sit up in the house and chill and goes to bed early. Like, this man, he really just ain't got nothing better to do, so he just go to sleep. Dang, bruh.
jaycee's clear lack of drive and ambition in comparison to his father.
He graduated though.
To drop out of college at the end of his first year, stating, I wanted to be a musician. All you can see in Virginia is sheep. Although other sources state that he was expelled from the school as a result of excessive drinking, unclean living conditions, and 2 semesters worth of unwarranted absences.
But I tell y'all, no discipline, no structure. He grew up doing what he wanted. He had everything he needed. He ain't gonna go to college and all of a sudden get a whole bunch of structure and do right, bro. Man got expelled. Excessive drinking, unclean living conditions. That's one thing. Although he probably didn't really too much have to worry about keeping his living conditions clean at home. But that's one thing. But excessive drinking, just because he can, you know what I'm saying? It's just a way to go out and get crazy. Two semesters of unwarranted absences. So are they saying that in the 2 semesters he had times where he was absent unwarranted, or are they saying that he has 2 semesters worth of absences? Like the number of absences he has can fill up 2 semesters? Because that's crazy. What? How? You just didn't go, bro. You just straight up didn't go.
Jaycee's desire to become a musician was against the will of Jackie, who had not wished to see their son in show business. He wanted Jaycee to be a lawyer, an engineer, or a doctor.
Yeah.
Jaycee's mother had, quote, already lost her husband to this profession. Despite the wishes of his parents,
that's true,
Jaycee
but
moved
dang.
from Los Angeles to Hong Kong in 2004, where he planned on cultivating his own successful story in music, stating, "It is my hope to become famous based on my own abilities, rather than rely on my image."
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
Jaycee was so confident in moving to China that he gave up his American nationality in exchange for Chinese nationality. However, it's possible that this choice came into question after he'd released his first album. Described in reviews as being a horrid absolute waste of money, the album simply titled Jaycee was a commercial failure. The reason for this, as described by Jaycee himself, was because Hong Kong is different from other places. You need to do music and movies, leading Jaycee to his first film titled The Twins Effect 2, received an IMDb rating of less than 5 out of 10 stars.
Dang, bruh. So the way the culture is over there, you can't just be successful in one. You kind of got to do both. You got to kind of have a mixed bag is what he's saying. And so he tried to dip his toe in the movie industry and was in a bad movie. Dang. Jaycee? That's tough, bro. I mean, obviously it still says the tragic tale. So dang, he never about to figure this out. Goodness. Yeah, you can't be like your daddy. Your daddy didn't want you to be in show business. You ain't listen to him. I understand you got to follow your passions, man. But sometimes, bro, some people telling you the right thing. You just got to, even if it's something that you don't want to do or you trying to do something that you really, really want to do. Sometimes people telling you the right thing by telling you, nah, bro, you don't even bother with that. It just depends on what it is. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, if you got dreams, go chase your dreams. But maybe he should have listened to his daddy on this one.
And while it'd be ridiculous to expect an Avengers-level performance from Jaycee's first on-screen appearance, the movies which followed weren't that much better. He'd appear alongside his father for Jackie Chan's 100th movie titled 1911 Revolution. The collaboration resulted in Jackie Chan's least financially successful and least positively received, grossing only $127,000 before receiving a score of 8%.
Yeah, that's trash.
One year later, Jaycee would play the main character in a movie called Double Trouble, which also
people pay more than that to make movies.
After grossing an even more pitiful $9,000 during its first 2 weeks, making it flops in history.
$9K in 2 weeks? That's garbage.
Played the main role in a movie called Whoever, which, despite a government mandate forcing it to be played in half of the country's cinemas, failed to crack the Chinese top 10 and has received 15 ratings on IMDb since its release in 2012.
That's tough, bro.
Jaycee seemed to have been coming from his music career, as his second studio album would top Taiwanese charts in 2002. Though it seems the album hasn't achieved much long-term success, as there's not even a single online review for the music, and it took about 30 minutes of digging just to find the track list. The performance of the album was unimportant anyway, because on the 14th of August 2014, Jaycee would find himself in a profound new media scandal, making every prior controversy seem insignificant. Police would upload footage of Jaycee Chan being arrested at his parents' $10 million luxury Beijing apartment, which he'd admit to having approximately 100 grams of weed in his cupboard.
100? This man was a pothead. Dang, Jaycee. Look at Jackie face, bro. He like, this is not my son. Who is this? Get this man out of here. Bro, like, you in the back, you in the apartment, 100 grams of marijuana. Well, bro, you had been trying to sell it, because you ain't have all that just to smoke. You did not have all that just to smoke, bruh. All right, how long did he do in prison? Because, you know, depending on where you at, and you know what I'm saying, the rules are different. You can't have that much though, regardless, because you gotta. That's intent to sell. You got too much. There's no way you have that for personal use. So you gonna get something regardless of where you at for that amount. You know what I'm saying? Even places where weed is legal, it's not legal to go around selling it. You feel me? So I wonder how much time he got.
For the Chan family's reputation, as Jackie Chan had been China's official anti-drug ambassador.
Wow, you making your daddy look bad.
Take to social media to apologize, writing, "For my son jaycee to get into such trouble, I'm very angry and astonished. As a public figure, I'm ashamed. As a father, I'm heartbroken. I can't begin to describe his mother's pain. I failed to be a good father and I deserve the blame. I will take the responsibility and apologize to the public on behalf of jaycee."
Dang, man.
Jackie practically disowned his son, stating that he hadn't and didn't plan on using any of his connections to lessen jaycee's sentence.
Wow. I mean,
until now, I did not even use any connections to call anyone. If jaycee only went in jail for 1 week or 10 days, how would the public look at us? We are public figures, and all the more we have to abide by the laws.
That does make sense. But dang, I still would have went to go see him. My mom told me before, like, she told me, Dairu. Of course, my name's not Dairu, but I'm trying to keep a little anonymity here. Even though I've said my real name before, Brandon. Whatever. Dairu. I didn't raise you to be no criminal. I taught you right from wrong. You know what you're supposed to be doing out here, what you not. If you take your little black ass to jail, I'm not coming to bail you out. My mama told me that to my face, and I believe it to this day. And okay, obviously there's some situations where, you know what I'm saying, shit could happen. You can end up in some trouble. I'm pretty sure my mom will come help me out then. But if I'm out here in the streets lollygagging and just doing stupid stuff and I get locked up for it, I'm pretty sure she's not gonna spend her money to bail me out. What would that do? That ain't gonna teach me nothing. That's gonna teach me that mama will come bail me out of trouble when I get in trouble. So I might as well go ahead and keep on getting in trouble. I ain't really gotta be too cautious about not getting in trouble, because if I do get in trouble, mama gonna bail me out. Can't do it. So I understand where Jackie coming from with this. But dang, bro, you can at least go visit your son, you know what I'm saying? Talk to him from the other side of that glass, put the head up against the glass. Do that at least. You ain't even better go see him. That's crazy.
Which was accompanied by Jackie Chan somewhat hilariously telling
slap him twice for me.
To slap him twice for me.
I mean, yeah.
Jackie Chan wanted absolutely nothing to do with jaycee. The Chinese government took the opposite approach, making a public anti-drug example out of jaycee by televising the trial.
Wow.
Approximately 4 months after his arrest. jaycee was sentenced to 6 months in prison and was ordered to pay a $320 fine for possession as well as the crime of sheltering others to take drugs. jaycee took this sentence humbly, stating, "I've broken the law and should be punished. When I return to society, I will not repeat this because I have let my family and friends down yet again, although this wasn't enough to satisfy his parents, who didn't even attend the trial."
Let's be real, 6 months, come on, man, it's ain't nothing. I mean, okay, any amount of time locked up in jail, prison, whatever, it's too damn much. You don't want to spend no time in there. But if you was gonna get some time, you got 6 months, it's like, all right. That's a slap on the wrist, bro. That 6 months will be over for you. Okay, it's gonna be a long 6 months. It is gonna be a long 6 months. I'm over here trying to make it better for him, but it really ain't no way to make it better, bro. You getting locked up. I don't wish nobody. But with that being said, hey man, it could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot worse.
Whilst in prison, jaycee would send letters to his mother in which he explained that he experimented with drugs because of the bad crowd he was mixing with. He started relying on drugs to soothe himself whenever he felt upset. jaycee also wrote about the struggles he faced growing up in a famous family and revealed that the expectations of fame placed a lot of pressure on him. He then expressed his unhappiness with Jackie for not showing him enough concern. However, his father wasn't rushing to offer any kind of sympathy.
Dang, Jackie.
In an interview, "I hope to be an anti-drug ambassador for life. I even hope that after jaycee is out, he can be an anti-drug ambassador too, telling everyone to stay away from drugs," which was followed by Jackie stating publicly that he supports the death penalty for certain serious offenses. Additionally, Jackie he would donate the entirety of his reported $350 million net worth to charity and not pass it on to his son jaycee, adding, "If he is capable, he can make his own money. If he is not, then he will just be wasting my money."
That's true as well. But dang, that's tough, bruh. But it is true. Imagine if you was somebody, you was rich and you planned on having, you know, it's a generational wealth. You got all the wealth. You trying to pass it down to your kids so they can pass down to their kid. You trying to do that, right? But your kids is just screw ups. They be out here in these streets. They don't do nothing right. They just messing up. You ain't gonna feel comfortable passing your money, your fortune down to your kids, bruh. If they was them kind of kids. You gonna look at them and be like, "I'm not giving y'all my money, bro. What the hell? Y'all gonna blow it. Y'all gonna take my money. Y'all gonna do something stupid with it. Then you ain't gonna have the money, and the money gone. So what's the purpose of me giving it to y'all just so y'all can have a good time with it real quick? Now I'm not giving y'all nothing. So I do understand that. You about to donate it all to charity, though. That's crazy too. I mean, okay. I don't want to talk down on charities. I'm done. I'm tired of censoring myself, goddammit.
The problem is JC's earning capacity.
I ain't donating $350 million to no charity. I don't care what none of y'all say. That's a lot of damn money.
For example, in the 3 years prior to his arrest, JC acted in 10 different movies. However, since his imprisonment almost 10 years ago,
only 3.
he appeared in only 3 films, one of which he wasn't even credited for as a result of the scandal.
Oh, that's not, that's bogus.
Endorsements from Adidas, Nivea, Yishion, Johnson contact lenses,
Adidas,
KFC, and Chevrolet, with this rock bottom causing him to return to America, even though he was no longer a citizen there. The father and son still share a residence in Hong Kong, though they don't spend much time together.
Oh, wow.
After a businessman and his city's unofficial goodwill ambassador at large, Jackie Chan has a busy schedule.
Yeah.
The two seem to have reconciled since JC moved back to the USA.
Okay.
Yet JC continues to differ himself, stating, "I don't want to always follow my dad's footsteps. I want to be different."
That's admirable.
He's tired of being a person in his father's shadow.
Yeah.
Since moving back to the US, JC has made efforts to turn his life around.
Okay.
His first film in 2021 titled Beijing, and he has another 2 movies on the way.
Okay, shout out to JC Chan then. Okay, hey, look, so listen, it looked like he really did successfully turn it around. Man was over there messing up as a teen, ended up going to prison over some weed, but now he back and he doing better. So that's good. Maybe you're gonna live up to your father's legacy. Okay, I didn't mean to say it like that. You can't live up to Jack. That's a big legacy, bro. You shouldn't try to live up to their legacy. You're gonna run yourself ragged, run yourself into the damn ground trying to do that. But you could be a good person that your dad knows that you could be. You can at least do that. You feel me? And hey, man, ain't nothing wrong with that. So that's gonna go ahead and do it for this video, man. Jackie Chan's son, it sound tragic, but it really ain't that bad, especially if he's actually successfully turned his life around. That's a good thing, bro. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. I'm about to go ahead and get up out of this thing, man. Make sure y'all show a lot of love to the video, like, share, and subscribe. Till next time, we are up out of here, y'all. This is boy Dairu. We signing out. Peace.